Morning, Rob from MTBMichigan here. It is a brisk morning for in mid-June here in southeast Michigan, and today I'm gonna try to do my longest ride since my broken ankle, and I'm kind of excited about it. I'm actually going to be doing all of the Dodge Park trails and try and cross over into the Riverbends Park, where I've done a lot of mountain biking. And I'm pretty excited about that. So,
because what could get more cool than a fat pastor on a mountain bike, really?
Then it hit me. It's a little chilly, so I threw on a flannel, and I realized this is the same flannel that I had all 3 of my crashes last year in. And so I'm wondering, can I break that curse?
And we're going to Big Air. Oh! Be dangerous. Like riding a log pile you never rode before.
Anyway, let's get on the ride. Today I'm on the Breezer still. The Breezer's right now the only bike I own. It's Breezer Doppler Pro. It is a gravel bike, and just gonna stay on the paths and keep working out the ankle. So hope to see you on trail. So that sign is apropos because it just came from this. I just wanted to show it. You can see it's a little bit of a challenge to get through there. So I basically had to walk that part, which is for anybody who's not who's over maybe 4'1", that's kind of a tight spot to walk through, but I made it. So just crossed out of the Dodge Park Riverland area. I don't remember what the name of this park is, but heading towards Riverbends. Well, we're at Riverbends. Made it this far, so that's a good thing. And everything's going good. But I found out at that last check stop at the bridge that Strava didn't record my last 3 miles. So I'm a little disappointed about that. I don't know what I did wrong. Hopefully that gets corrected. I'm getting a new watch that, as I talked about my crash, that I can actually call if I'm in distress. So that's kind of a nice thing. But yeah, so first 3 miles not recorded. I'm gonna have to go back and do them again, which really technically doesn't add miles, or it adds miles but doesn't show it adds miles. But I just want to record everywhere I'd been. So that's that. Gonna look at the Riverbends trail there. So yes, I did just officially push off with my bad leg. So that's kind of exciting. There's that. More of the Riverbends trail. So Riverbends, kind of a fun trail for me because, as you guys, if you've watched the channel for a while, know this is where I did the Fat Pusher Challenge. I did almost about 46 miles, something like that, just riding laps around this trail to push myself and see how I could do. So kind of nice to be here on a bike just for that reason alone. So all right, well, we'll see you on the next stop.
No. Back out here.
through. So one thing I'm learning is this trail, or this bike path, there's a lot of these, a lot of tunnels. So that's kind of fun. Pop that out here. What's up, guys? So this is kind of the only spot that it really travels, if you will, on a, you know, through a subdivision. I don't know. But anyway, just taking it easy right now because got a downhill cross parks and then go back under that other bridge. I'll show you that. Sadly, I have no idea how far I've actually ridden today because my Strava, my phone, keeps getting jacked up for some reason. I don't know why. So it's been off several times. So I don't know how much of this ride I've actually captured, and sadly I won't have a good idea how many miles I've actually ridden. So for all I know, I could have already broke 20 miles, or I could have only gone 3. I have no idea today. But, so we just crossed back from the outer edge of river bends where it goes over, it goes under M59. And now we're coming back over Clinton again. And we're gonna go under Van Dyke. Some land kayakers. These big birds always give me the eye. Here's where I was before. Now I probably could have gone over it, but I didn't. There we go. Had a long day on my feet at work yesterday, trying to take care of a project. So I was working with one of my employees to help him wrap up as much as we could before the weekend. And yeah, the ankle, definitely feeling the effects of all the standing. But I'm very glad that riding actually seems to loosen it back up every time I do it. So there's that.
had a little break while I was at Riverbends. My oldest daughter is at a missions training school in Florida. She went back a little over, about a week ago, a little over a week ago. And so she decided to give me a call. So we talked and laughed for a little while I was at Riverbends, which may lead to why Strava's acting up, actually. Now, I want to point out that I only use Strava really to record the amount of exercise. Not interested in any KOMs, anything like that for myself. I'm just really interested in just recording how much I go when I get the chance to ride. You know, and right now, with everything going on, riding has been slim. You know, I still don't have, I have my wife's approval, and I guess that's all that matters. But I want to be very cautious. Hello. I don't want to overstep that, my wife's approval, because she's the one who's been through almost everything with me on a bike. So I'm taking this at her pace. And fortunately, she's aware that pedaling good for my recovery. Hello. And with gyms closed, it's, you know, pretty much the only exercise I can, not the only exercise I can do, but it's a good exercise for me. She also understands that it's something I love, and that I'm willing to work within her comfort zone. So, little marriage tip: always figure out how to communicate and don't push each other's boundaries. So there's that. Let's see. So one thing I can tell you is that the elevation change between the two parks is a lot more. There's some bigger hills, which definitely had the RAR meter on alert as far as climbing and, you know, pushing the ankle to build strength. The RAR meter was going off several times while I was at Dodge Park, or at Riverbends Park on that trail. So that's a good thing. And funny enough, RAR meter is going to go off now. RAR, 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 RAR. There we go. You can tell I'm getting tired. The fitness level's not where it was last year at this time, I'll tell you what. But hey, I'm alive. I'm enjoying this beautiful, not too warm day in June in Michigan on a bike, looking at the scenic, mighty Clinton River. Hey, even with the Strava problems, I did do my longest ride so far. I did break 20 miles. I'm very happy about that. Ankle held up, so that's a good thing. Also, I made it back in one piece while wearing this flannel shirt. So I can confidently say it wasn't the shirt's fault that I crashed. Darn, I was looking for something to blame it on. Anyway, that's today's adventure. I am trying to rebuild my health.
So hopefully eventually get back on the actual trails and see ya. But that, live the faith, ride it out, and I do hope to see you on the trail.